work like Stellark or Kevin Warwick, right? So is there space between? So we said, what about trying to create a material that works directly in the skin? So this was early on in the project, and by the end of the project, we had basically a proof of concept material. Obviously just showing lighting an LED across my hand, right? So we got enough interest from this and then from some other kind of work we did in collaboration with other people that we eventually had a material that worked. So now what we have is we have two materials. We've got one which we're selling, which is a kind of all-purpose paint. It's electrically conductive. And we have another which is certified as a cosmetic in the EU, right? So one works on a variety of substrates, and the other works on the skin. So the way we sell them now is basically like this. We've got a jar, we've got a pen. The pen is new, the pen is coming out quite soon. The reason I'm talking about all of this is we're trying to foster a new way for people to interact with electronics. And one of the things we found in developing quite a strong community through our website and through our kind of outreach is that we're engaging people with the technology that otherwise wouldn't be engaged. So we try to foster projects through a variety of tutorials, really simple stuff, how to light up an LED, how to do something more complicated like control mains relays with it, right? It's a really simple product in one sense, but the kind of individual applications for it are incredibly wide. We spend a lot of time fostering other people's work and representing it, and I thought, considering the short time, I would just run very quickly through a few projects which get us excited and have kind of fostered a community which now is around 5,000 people using the product, doing weird stuff with it. From really simple things like a workshop we ran last weekend where people were making Mother's Day cards. I've got some with me. They're really simple, but what we find is that we're engaging people that otherwise wouldn't be engaged. They'd never touch an Arduino. OLED is a scary term to them, or it's just way above their head. But we give them this and we say, hey, paint something, and you can make a robot that has like blinking eyes. And it's engaging in a way that we never expected. This is a really strange project done by a teacher who just keeps buying more and more because he feels like it's the best way to get the fundamentals of electronics across to kids, simply because of the accessibility of the platform, because it's just paint. Here is a student who made a potentiometer. These wheels and the tracks are painted with our paint, and as you roll things around, it changes the colors of the lights. I don't really understand why they did it like this or why it works, but oddly enough, it's the most viewed thing on our site. It's been viewed like 2,000 times in the last month, and now we're getting all these other people who are doing the same thing. I have no idea. It's really hard to figure out why people find it